Going on, guys? Everyone's jumped in nice and late today. About 4 or 5 past. How are you, Tash? Going well? It's drop ones, guys. I'll come around to everyone anyway, all right? Because we're a smaller group today, so we'll kind of touch base, see where everyone's at with the marketing marathon, just in general. So I'll start with Tash, all right, and then I'll come around and we'll go from there. Good to chat, Tash.
Good. How are you guys?
Going well, going well. How's things?
All right. So far I've got out of my bulk blast so far to my database, I've got about 40 names. Um,
Nice, solid, solid.
I've also got doing the referral one with all my clients. So all my clients I've got today, I'll have them for a second session this week. So I basically said, look, this is what I'm looking at doing. And basically, I said to if they're 5 people for the next session that they have been talking about their health and fitness journey that would like to enter it. Give me
Yep.
their names, and then I'll do 10% debits as per the next debit. And then I said, and I've just said to them, look, anyone that you do give me the names of, just let them know that you have entered.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
just
yeah.
so what I like. Who is this random person? Um,
Yeah.
but I got them to. I've also sent them a photo of the hamper as well, so they've got
Nice.
to go. They can, if they've got people that are interested, say, "I'll pop me down for this," so they can see it. I've also posted in my VIP group, both Facebook and WhatsApp, as well, to try and get some traction. I've got some old clients into there that may be wanting to come back, so it might be
Yeah, yeah.
then. And then I've got to do a floor walk today, and then I've basically got QR codes up at the front with the poster of the hamper, what it includes as well. And so I've got to go through the my Google Forms and see how many entrants I've got from that. So
Nice. Okay. It's all
yeah,
go. It's all go. That's
yeah,
solid. Really, really solid. It's good to see that obviously with the club, we know that they're not the most overly supportive, but you're still going around and doing other things, right? To generate the leads as well.
and then I've also got to drop off the artwork for my lead boxes as well. So I've got 2 lead boxes as well. So and also I've got the sup store that's actually donated the sups to my thing. They wanted a copy of the QR code and the poster as well, and they'll
Yeah.
have it as well, and so they'll be promoting it as well.
Yeah, great job. Great job. All right. How are clients this time of year? How's motivation, bunch the group, that kind of thing?
Um, I will admit I'm fatigued. I am
Yeah.
real, you know. This week, as far as clients, I've got uh, I've got 2 recently started. I've got a new guy starting as of today. I've got to do his terms and conditions.
Yep.
I've got 7 consults this week. I've got 2 tomorrow that basically are a BAM fam. So I had a couple that did the 2-part kickstart. They're going to do their second half today, and they're leaving on holidays as of Wednesday, but they're bloody keen. They want to train.
Yeah, nice.
So I've got them tomorrow. But yeah, so I've got basically I've only got 1 slot left in my calendar for which is Wednesday at 6 is my
Yeah,
only
solid.
available
Yeah.
for consults. So yeah, I'm just basically bashing it in, and then basically then just touching base with people as far as when I'm back on the
Yeah.
second. Just getting people booked in and finding what people want to do with it. I've got a couple of people that wanting to go from 30 to 45-minute
Yep.
sessions. So when they are, I might have to sort of restructure them on certain days, just because obviously the overlap between
Yeah, yeah,
trying to
yeah.
these, I'm like, well, this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Um,
this time of year, you start to see where people really start to take some time off, right? Like it'll be like now
yeah,
until a couple of weeks into Jan. So I think just a few
yeah,
touch base messages over this time is really good, right? Just to show
yeah,
that you're still involved, still there if
yeah.
they need you, that kind of thing.
Well, they also because I've always also done earn and burn as well for them. So earn and burn's been a really good thing. I've done the last couple of weeks. I've done 2 lunchtime group sessions as well, which are 45 minutes that they can
Hmm.
come up at any stage. I'm going to do also that the first week back in Jan,
Yeah.
just to get the mojo. There's nothing extra. It's just another way of just getting rid of any excess energy and that sort of thing.
Spot on.
And then they've also been, I'm running them through subconsciously this week. They're getting for the 2 weeks or however long they're away. I've done some Christmas programs. So less intensive. They've got they have the option of doing gym based or non-gym based. So majority of stuff, most of the guys have been doing, their programs have been gym based. So I'm kind of focusing on stuff that they can just use with like dumbbells, or going back to obviously like the COVID days where they don't have access to a lot of equipment. They'll still have a week that they can do just to keep on top of everything. As far as their cardio, they can do whatever they want. They can go for a swim, they can surf, they can do stuff that's fun, whatever. But they have they'll have it in their app. They can choose which ones they'll have. So they'll have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for example, will be in their app, and they can choose. And then whether some of the days they want to do, say 2 days they want to do in the gym, one day they want to do non-gym, whatever. But they have access to that time frame as well.
Nice. Awesome. All right. Yeah, it sounds like you really planned, which that's all I want people to be this time of year. It's just a bit of prep and knowing what to do over like clients going away. Because you said you're away for a little while. You say?
Yes, I finished up on Thursday. But I a little bit of because I was supposed to work my other job leading up to Christmas, but that's gone cold turkey. So I'm basically on Saturday morning to the rest of the guys. I'm doing a final group workout for those that want to attend. I've got 4 in the gym, so about 8 o'clock in the morning it should be dead as a doornail in here. And then because we've got the market not far from us, so we'll do a workout and then we'll go across to the market to one of the cafes there and have a breakfast as the last hurrah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Just I don't think I'll get that many because I would have planned a lot earlier than what I did, but because things happened so quickly with my other job that they decided to let me go. 3 weeks before, I usually hadn't planned anything on that Saturday because I would normally expect to, being a retail job, I'd be expecting to work. And So I'm like, it's the last hurrah. Those that are around that want to come can come. And then it's not overly early, but it's not too late if people need to go and do stuff as well. So
exactly. Yeah, spot on. Love it. Right. And I think wrapping up this year for you, I want all of you guys to do some reflecting as well, right? And we always talk about goal setting for next year, but just reflecting on this week and reflecting on the challenges and what happened and how can we improve on them coming into 2025. Now for you, Tash, it was like a year of fucking up and downs, but probably more downs, right, in a way, with this club and that kind of thing. But we get to the end of it and you still have had impact on so many people's lives. Like it's ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Through all of that kind of thing. Now coming into next year, 100% a fresh start, right? Like 100% a fresh start. We talk about the new year, new me, but we don't really know in terms of like a new club can be around the corner, which is perfect, right? But we're really like you're really making an impact in this club still as well, which is huge. Yeah.
I'm still trying to give as much value as I can to what I've got, and then basically, like I said, just keeping it really simple, not overdrive. Because at the same time, I'm thinking I had a lot of ideas, that I thought when we did the reno here, thinking things that might be just a new club, new fresh start. There might be, and I kind of get my hopes up, but I thought maybe there'd be a switch, but it hasn't. So it was basically, my gut was saying I don't think it would.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, now this is because I had a whole if it had switched, I was like, okay, there's my grand plan. I had things lined up. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Now it just hasn't, and I'm thinking, well, my decision that I made beginning earlier in this year, is the right move. And then, like I said, I've just got to get one of my ducks in a row just to get once I get a place, and then basically wham bam, then it's just head down, bum up, finding that where I'm at, and then basically sourcing that new venue. So
exactly. Yeah, exciting. Yeah, so let's wrap it up. Have a great just end of the year. Right? Enjoy these next couple of weeks, and then 2025 we kind of attack everything that we need to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, that's the thing is I've always said to people with the, because I know some people are away for, or aren't going back to work till like the second week of Jan, which is either like the 10th or whatever.
Yeah.
I've even said to them, like, you know, with people that usually have early mornings, unless they're, you know, they're working and they have to have those early morning slots, giving them the opportunities like, do you want to have a slightly later time slot on that, on while you're off if you're around, rather than coming in at 6 a.m.? Do you want a 10 o'clock session? So it's like, well, you're still having that downtime. You don't have to get up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
also a bit of flexibility. Yes, I can still work, but then it means it might be, even for me, I might start at 7 instead of 6. So it gives me a little bit of a breather, you know, before it all goes to, you know, so
Yeah.
have ability as well.
Yeah. I love it. Nice job. Hey, great job. All right, we're gonna jump to Frank. This business tracker. Just always count when they start.
Yeah, okay. So when they actually start, okay, because that's what. Hang on, I'm trying to.
I suck with it as well. Like
Yeah,
I confuse myself.
yeah, because and every single week it's like, okay, this is how I've done it. I'll remember, and then I'd be like, hang on, did I do this last week? And then I second check myself. And then I was
Yeah.
looking at my sessions, and I'm like, but I have the same amount of people as last week. Like, why has it changed? Like from what 23 to 27? I was like so confused. Like, oh my God.
Have you
Like,
seen, you can do the beginner business tracker? Have you seen that?
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. You try that. I
Okay.
find it like a little bit more simple as
Yeah.
well. I'm very good if I can look and go, I need to hit this number. Okay, that's if I didn't hit it, then fine. Like
Yeah.
it's like like 10 consults. I
Yeah.
think that's as simple as the beginner business tracker goes,
Okay.
right? And then sign ups,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
cool.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how's things anyway?
Things are chaotic at the moment because I'm going away. I've been
Yeah,
doing like a shit ton of makeup sessions so everyone's still
yeah,
being good. I'm actually genuinely surprised that not one person has asked to pause. I was kind of like,
good.
we need to do makeup sessions because I'm not going to be here. And like, okay, yep, no worries. And I didn't give them the option.
There you go.
It
Right,
was like more or less like, I'm telling you, this is what we have to do,
I'm
rather
your
than,
coach. Listen to your coach.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's been good. With the marketing marathon, because I've been doing so many makeup sessions, and I've been like, today will be a 13-hour day for me.
yeah,
Most of it is back to back. So I haven't like walked the floor with the marketing marathon, but I've had like a lead box. I've got two different sections of the gym where I've got like for them to write or do the QR code. And I've probably got around 100 leads just from that. And I've only
wow.
been out for a week.
That just shows with your gym, like they are the membership consultants are obviously pretty terrible, right?
Yeah.
Like passing sessions on. You see it all the
Yeah.
time with clubs like yours. How big is your club? It's not huge, is it?
Um, I think it's got about 1,800 members.
And two PTs? That's it, is it?
There's now 4 PTs.
Oh,
We
four
had,
PTs. Yeah.
but two of them
Okay.
have left now. So
Yeah, yeah. All right. So the numbers are still fine, right?
yeah,
But having 100 people, insane, right?
yeah,
I
because
think for you, just making sure you can actually still contact all these guys as well, right? Even
that's
when you're
what.
flat out. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be overseas, so I will just like every few days or so, I'm just going to turn on my phone, or not turn on my phone, but like use my SIM card so I can do the group blasts and stuff like that. But I haven't done that. I've always done it like individually.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna try and figure out how to use SA chat so I can just bob
Yes.
everything because
Yeah.
I literally don't have the time right
Yeah.
now.
SA group text in simple form, right?
Mhm.
Like grab that template that will be
Yeah.
in there in the training,
Yeah.
copy and paste the names and the numbers, right? And then when you do that, you save it to your desktop,
Hmm.
right? From there, you open the app on your phone, you go to this little, like, it'll say Wi-Fi and you click on that, and then you just plug in like a URL in
Yeah.
your into your like Google whatever, like Google Chrome, anything like that. And
Hmm.
then it just basically syncs to the cloud, right? And you kind of download it and it goes from there. It's super easy. The training videos, the hardest part usually is building the template, which we've got in there anyway. right?
Yeah.
Like, and it's so much easier than just sending out like random messages to 150 people when you need
Yeah,
them.
I was once I saw all the numbers, like there's no way that I can
Nah,
do
nah.
all of this. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch that video today at
Solid.
some
Yeah.
point. So that way I can get everything done tomorrow because I leave on Wednesday.
What do you think's been the biggest, what's worked best for you? Do you think it's been like, has it been the QR code? People opting in through that way?
I haven't checked the QR code. This is literally just looking at the sheets of paper and the lead box. There's about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I went to go check my QR code, but for some reason it wasn't loading. So I'm gonna check that today too.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, but so far a lot of leads. Obviously, there probably is going to be like a lot of like not great quality leads.
Yep.
I'm going to use the Clubwise thing for Anytime Fitness, and I'm going to have a look at their photos and see what their notes say about them and how often they train. So it will make it easier for me to pick if I don't know who they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you add that question? Like, why would this hamper benefit you? Anything
No,
like that?
in the online one, I put like what prize you want to win the most and
So,
why.
yeah, nice. Nice. Perfect.
On the sheet of paper though, I didn't have that because I pretty much copied it from the floor walking sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Yep.
and I regret doing that now. I'm like, oh, that's gonna make it even harder. But I just have notes, and some people like, please pick me. But I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what you actually want out of it. So,
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But look, the numbers are crazy, which is good.
yeah,
Really good to see. Like, obviously, the club's still fairly active as well, even though, like, and most these my guys might come in at night time because I think your club gets fairly quiet, doesn't it?
yeah. So and that's part of the reason why I haven't floor walked as well when I have had the chance is because I already talk to all those members all the time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they've already
Okay.
put their names down. So I was like, okay, well, you've already done it. So there's no point in me
Exactly.
talking to you more about it. So a lot of them are coming from nighttime and I have no idea who they are. Like I look at their
Yeah.
name, I have no idea who
Yeah.
you could
Yeah. Gotcha.
from like late at night, I think.
Yeah. So, like, a lot of these guys as well, look, usually the nighttime market with PT, like the people that come at night are nervous to come during the day.
Mm,
Right. So they're actually really good prospects.
okay.
Right? But we just never get to get in front of them because we're not going to be at the gym past like 8. You
Yeah.
generally like you want to go
Yeah.
home and get some sleep, right? So
Exactly.
I've found when I've done these kinds of things, people will come in from 9 till 10 at night because they're just too scared to walk into the gym in front of
Yeah.
anyone. Right. So you've got a whole untapped market that none of your PTs in your club are hitting as well. So if we
Yeah.
can run this, which Frankie, obviously, like these are the people that are coming up on the board, looking around to make sure no one's there and then writing their name down.
Yeah.
Right, like it's so good that they're actually active in it as well.
Yeah.
But making sure, like we said, this is manageable for you. You can still go in, you can still approach everyone and give everyone kind of the same experience through the whole
Yeah.
situation. I think like previously people just got too overwhelmed. And like for you, if you think the limit's 100 to 150, like you cut it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. And I think because you're on the brink of fully booked, really, in a
Mm,
way with everything you're doing, I'd say probably cut it at 150. I just want
okay.
to make sure you get the most out of it and you're not overwhelmed. This can very quickly turn into just overwhelming you,
Yeah. Well,
right?
I'm already starting to feel that because I haven't done a group blast yet. So I'm kind of like, okay, I've got to contact all these people, and then like that added pressure of going away, I feel a bit like, am I going to do
Yeah,
this well?
day by day, just sending yourself. It's like the importance of following your diary. Can't
Yeah,
bang on like about it enough. And like a lot of people have it there and then they miss it every single day. They miss the task every day, and that's what causes that kind of confusion in your own head. It's like, can I do this? Or yeah. So I think just sticking to that and building that belief in yourself, that's a big one. Right. And this
yeah.
tracker, go to the beginner one and start sending me that as well, right? Because
Okay.
you'd rather get numbers that are legit
Yeah,
at the same
exactly.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
That's solid. But no, it sounds like we're in a great place. And I think same thing, probably like an up and down year in a way for you, right?
Mhm.
Just with the volume in the club. but now we can't really talk about volume because we've got 100 people in front of us,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
solid. Yeah, really, really solid. So I think go away. Where are you off to? Your trip?
New Zealand.
Yeah, nice. Cool. It's like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so we'll be gone for 10 days. So we're going on a cruise.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into the Southern Islands.
Yeah, so nice. All right. So enjoy that. And then we come back next year. We get all these people booked in. And for you, when there's 100 people there, I was talking to actually Sandra on Friday about this. It's like 100 people there. Let's say worst case scenario, you book in 20 people,
Yeah,
right? You still add in, you're still, yeah, converting a lot of people into your business. A
yeah,
lot of people, right? So add those people into your database as well, all those new leads. And these are ones that are showing interest. So the beauty of it is like they might not want the PT, but down the track, they'll realize that themselves, they're not going to be able to do it because they're beginner, right? So where are they going to go to? They're going to go to you, right? Because you've
yeah,
made the point of contact. Yeah. But
yeah,
solid, really, really good. I'm glad to see there's some volume.
yeah. So am
I'll be
I.
working. Yeah, that's it. Great job. Hey, I'm going to go to, I'll go to Ray, then I'll go Sam, and then I'll go Sandra.
Morning.
Morning, morning. How are we?
I'm good. How are you?
Going well. I'm going well. How's your weekend?
Yeah, no, it was good. We had a gym Christmas party on Friday night, so that was nice. We
Yeah.
had a boat, well, a biggish boat, so that was
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that was
All right.
good. I just this morning, so I haven't been doing my hamper as in I didn't really do a whole lot last week, so I just stood out this morning and got an extra 20 names. So, and it's a quiet period,
Solid.
obviously. So I was out there. Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna. I find that's the best way because I get to talk to everybody. Then everyone that's coming in and out, I don't have to. I did do some floor walking as well, but like I think Frankie was saying, you sort of see the same people all the time on the floor.
You
So
do.
it was good to see, just to stand at the door because they've got to go out the door.
Exactly. Right. Like
so you just
that's
ask
even
questions.
with floor to the floors and that kind of thing now as well. It's almost better just to stand at the door.
Oh yeah,
Right.
and it's easier too. Like, and you get the chance to speak to everyone. They see someone else putting their name down, so and you have a bit of a chit chat. So it's good.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, what's this week looking like? What's the plan? Is it kind of pump the hamper a bit? Yeah, it is, isn't
Yeah.
it? Before we go away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm away on Friday. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I was just going to do like I was probably out there because it is quiet. I think I was out there from about say 6:45.
Yep.
Like about an hour and a half. I mean, so I'll do that each day. So what you're saying about you were talking about 3 hours. I know you said 3 hours. Do you mean a day?
Yeah, no, like total throughout the week.
Yeah. Well, I thought if I can do 3 hours a day, that will get me on my
Even
numbers.
better.
Yeah,
Even better. Yeah.
Before I go, and we also got call drive today that we do. We do on a Monday with the club. They just print out the new lists.
Yep.
So I figure I can do that too.
Yeah, spot on. How long were you on the floor for to get 20 people?
Yeah. Oh well, I stood by the door. Like the problem with when you see people a lot is they talk. So I talked like I'm talking to two people for like fucking 15 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when I stood at the door. I thought I'll go because then people have moved on. I'll go stand at the door. I find it much easier to do that. So, and then the receptionist is on the door too. So, she's helping as well. Inadvertently. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's like when people are sitting and talking to you for 15 minutes.
I know, like, fuck. I don't want to, I just want to know, put your name down and I want to go. But,
yeah, see you later. But no, it shows the interest. The interest is there.
Yeah,
well.
and when they're coming in though, they're going somewhere. So it's literally a quick and when they're leaving, it's quick.
Yeah.
So I did that and that worked out. That worked really well. And then what else was I going to say about that? Can't remember what I was going to say, but I find that worked out really well. And that's probably all I've done. I'm just going to focus on calls and getting names for the hamper before I go. So that you see, I think my number was 100 before I go, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100. Yeah,
Yeah, and
which
I
is
want to
yeah,
sort of be there myself, like knowing
yeah,
who's. So I put little dots like for a yes and 2 dots for no,
awesome.
that kind of thing, and just to yeah,
There's all these little things like we call like they're tedious tasks in the moment that save you so much time later, or like
yes,
save you so much brain power, right? Like putting like a little asterisk next to the people when you talk to them that are interested, right?
yeah,
It's a second task that people miss, and then you go and you waste 15, 20 minutes trying to find a winner that you pick. It doesn't want it, right? So
yeah,
I think all these little things, it's about the discipline and doing them every day, just to make your life
yeah,
easier.
yeah, and I want to get into that habit of just doing that and getting that all done. So yeah.
Yeah. How long are you away for? You're away for a little while, aren't you?
I'm only away for a week,
Okay.
but I took the whole week off the gym, and so I've rescheduled all my clients.
Yeah. Yeah.
So back,
Nice.
I'm literally back on board the 28th if I need to be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Solid.
Yeah, or I'm allowed
Solid.
back.
Plenty.
Yeah, you take it, you get a rent-free period. You're not supposed to be in the gym, but they don't really care if you are or not.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. Right. So even with that, you can still kind of obviously want to start making calls the week of, like the 1st of December. You can still push a fair few there. There'll still be people in the club, right, heading into Jan as well. So I
yeah.
think for us now, are we up to about are we 60 around that mark with leads?
Yeah, it's 46.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Sweet. So we've got, 4 days. While we think about this, it's 10 a day.
yeah,
Easy.
yeah, exactly. And like that's only really 2 days that I've purposely brought the hamper out and did something.
There you go.
So yeah, I know. Yeah, so I've got the capacity to do more. We've got a Facebook group. I know last year I did put it in front of the Facebook group, or the year before or something, just at the last minute. But like, would you still do that, or would you just wait, get your numbers first, and then do that as a last minute
Yeah,
thing?
like you say, it's like a very topper. It's a topper kind of strategy.
Yeah,
I think if you're kind of struggling, I don't want to say struggling for leads, but same thing. Like I don't want to get like Frankie, where you get if you have 200, then you're like I don't even want to call anyone because it's too many names,
yeah,
right? So always focus on the quality. Those kinds of ones are ones that I'd be doing probably like next week as like a last blast.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think Facebook group. Do you still use that frequently? Your Facebook group?
No, I'm talking about the Good Life Facebook group.
Oh, good life. Oh, good life. Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. Put that one in the last week, next week. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
a
had
couple.
that happen last time. Everyone did a big rush to
Yeah.
try and put their thing down, yeah, their names and numbers.
So if you know there, you've got like you probably get what 10 to 20 more people
Well,
doing that
it's
as
more
well.
like 30 or 40. There's a fair bit of people in there, and it's people that go to classes, though. You know what I mean? They're not,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, when I'm at the front desk, I say, hey, Good Life are giving away a 4-week giveaway. It's 4 weeks of personal training plus all the bits and pieces to go with it. Like
Yeah.
I always say that first.
Yeah. And people just buy in straight away.
And I just say
Right.
it's a 4 weeks personal training.
Yeah.
You get the
Yeah.
rest of it. It's not
Yeah.
shit, but, you know.
Get the rest of it on top. Lucky you, hey? Yeah,
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 exactly.
yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
perfect though. Perfect because it's obviously working as well, which
Yeah.
is good. Yeah, great job. Nice. Just get the leads nice and simple this week.
Yeah. And you know those Seek ads?
Yeah.
I've probably got a couple that look all right that I will call today, and I haven't called them yet.
Okay, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Planning, you'll get them in kind of early next year, are you thinking? Or are you going to
Yes.
kind of get them in this week or?
I want to just sort of get that done too. That was something I want to start the ball on. I feel if I leave it too long, it's too long.
Yeah, and I feel like
I won't do it.
I want you to be able to go away on your holiday and actually enjoy it, right? It's not
Yeah.
like thinking about work the whole time,
Yeah.
which we're all guilty for as well. But if you like, this is why you have everything in place so you can actually go away and enjoy the holiday, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So,
exactly. So
even if you have time, getting him in for just a chat this week. I think even for you, putting a face to a name will go a long way, right?
yeah,
And getting him in for an interview and then going, okay. We'll get you kind of sorted first week of Jan, then that kind of thing, which is completely fine. Completely
Yeah.
fine.
That's right. And I'll get them trialing. I know they can come in and they can trial without being a member of Good Life. So
Perfect.
yeah.
Love it. Nice job, hey? Just to get it done now. I think for you, getting 100 leads at the end of this week, you will switch off and you go, oh my God, thank God. Right,
Yeah,
like
I know.
it's
I
done.
will.
Yeah. Yeah. So 10 a day. Easy done.
All right, too easy.
Nice job. Nice
Thank
job.
you.
No probs. I'll jump to Sam.
Yes.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Hi. I'm all right.
You all right? Yeah.
Yeah, my club sucks, to be honest.
Your club is tough.
Yeah,
Your club is
it's
tough.
just very quiet. I've been going in at night after 5 o'clock. There's no one at all in the
Really?
club. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2 people.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, now I'm gonna try early mornings
Yeah.
to see, but yeah, it's not going well.
All right. Heading into next year, we need to assess some clubs around your area. I'm just
Yeah,
making that call now. Right,
I
100%.
agree. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. So, what is around your local area now?
So yeah, within like 20-minute drive, there's about 50 gyms. Like there's heaps. It's absolutely
Okay.
heaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did get offered an interview at an Anytime Fitness, but I took this gym instead.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I made a mistake, but
Like it's all
yeah.
learning curves as well. I've hopped gyms, Ray's hopped gyms. Like
Yeah.
we've all done our gym hopping for
Yeah,
sure, right?
yeah.
But it's not necessarily our fault. Like a lot of the time we are promised a lot as well within clubs. And unfortunately, like we just don't see the potential within them. Like and Zaps are very like they are just quieter in general.
Yeah.
And I think it's like I think I'm kind of looking at Zaps and I'm kind of going they're like a Revo, but they're not on that level. They're like around that same price point, that kind of thing. So for you, I think anytime's a great usually, right? Because the MTR isn't insane for a lot of them, a lot of the time. And obviously the supportive networks, that kind of thing goes a long way. So for you, it's definitely just keep your eyes out, right? For something that you'd like to go into or we kind of go hunting, go shopping, right? In terms of numbers in the club. That'll be a big one. Because you're
Yeah.
showing up more than anyone, like the same as anyone else right now. Right? But there's just not anything in the club.
They got members, but the members aren't going in. Is
That's the
another
problem.
yeah.
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 Well, how many members do you think? Do you know who they have?
There's about 750, which is
Yeah.
pretty decent for that small gym.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one's going in.
But they're not waking the sleepers. That's the thing. Yeah, you want to keep the
They keep
sleepers
sending
asleep.
me MIA lists. Like I
Yeah.
get that all the time.
There's 740 people on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So I think for us, we've looking at my point of view, you've tried and you've tried,
Yeah.
right, with the club. So next year, early, like keep your eyes out and go around. And like I think a big one is, do I see myself in this gym? Like if you go around to the club, if you'd enjoy training in there, you can see that kind of making your home base 100%. Right. So how far is the Anytime Fitness as well?
2 minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know numbers in there?
Last time I checked, there was over 1,000.
Yeah.
And there's 2 trainers.
Okay. Right. So not terrible. And it depends where those trainers are at as well. Like they could be 2 trainers that don't even come in. Like that's the kind of thing that's skewed with those numbers. I think, even having a chat with them, seeing how many like clients the PTs have got, that kind of thing goes a long way. And then active, like tell me active members. That's what you
Yeah.
want from these clubs, right? So, but for now, we're in Zap, so we'll buckle down where we can, right? How many names have you got for your hamper?
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I think for us, if we can get 50, if we can
Yeah.
put 50 in total,
Yeah.
that'll be huge.
I'm getting a
Right.
lot of joke ones now. They're just putting in crap
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Where is this club based?
It's in-
It's obviously, but
Yeah, it's in Epping. It's a bit of a rough area, like a little
Okay.
bit, yeah.
Gotcha. Right. So, I think for sure like 50, but that's the thing. I don't want you wasting your time with this kind of thing as well. With people wasting
Yeah,
your
yeah.
time. That's a big one. But you will get that. You'll get that with your hampers, people putting in notes and that kind of thing, just trying to be
Yeah,
funny
yeah, yeah.
at the same time. So let's write it out, right? And you've obviously spoken to, because Sash oversees your club, right?
Yeah.
You've spoken to her and just let her know how terrible it is.
Yeah, she wants me to stick to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's her
Stick to
job
it.
to do that. So yeah.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
The other thing is because there's another club, there's a trainer in there. She's leaving in Feb. So yeah, they're not letting me go in till Feb,
In
till
this new
she
club.
leaves. It's not new, it's just a different one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And members and stuff like that in that gym.
Yeah, there's less members, but they're more active. And like I've trained in there, everyone's really chatty and
Okay.
yeah,
Right.
different
So
vibes.
different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So look, that's there as well. And I think, is she the only trainer in there now? Yeah, they only
Yeah.
do that, don't they? There's one
Yeah,
trainers
yeah.
in
Yeah.
Zaps. Okay. All right. So that's huge. Right. So you kind of look at it and you go, all right, do I maintain where I'm at and kind of take it as it comes, right, to retain this club that I'm going to move into? Right. Are they going to give you both clubs? Or is it
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
they want to give me both, yeah.
All right, so you get both clubs, which is huge. That's a win. Now we look at that one and we go, okay, even if they're having, because for you, 5 p.m., 5 to 6 p.m., how many people on the gym floor? You think two.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Okay.
crazy. Yeah.
Like that is like insane. Okay.
Yeah.
So at this other club, how many people do you think are on the floor? At 5,
Uh
have you walked in there?
yeah, probably like 12.
Okay.
Still,
Even that's like
they're
not
still little
crazy
clubs,
volume.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Sandro, how many people on in your club at 5 p.m.? Yeah. I know if I walk into World Gym, there's probably 70 to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that for sure. Yeah. So I think for you, like Sam, you haven't even really had a chance to kind of, I want to say, show your work ethic in a
Mm.
way, right? Where it's like you're obviously present, you're obviously there. So let's have a look. Let's go a bit of a plan of attack. We'll start like with Zaps. Let's kind of ride out until Feb, see where we're at. Okay. And then from there, let's see how well this next club goes. Because from there, if you've got clubs 20 minutes away, and it's going to give you a lot more peace of mind going into those clubs and just executing straight off the bat, we do that
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. I think that's kind of like we just need to start to see some return for your investment of your time. That's the big one for me. 100%. And then have you thought about, so with the clubs around that area, have you got any times, obviously you've got that anytime there. What other clubs are around 20 minutes away?
There's heaps. So um Equilibrium, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
There's 3 near me. There's 3 equilibriums.
Yeah.
What 2 don't have any trainers at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're on there.
That's
Uh,
huge.
yeah. But yeah, I've got like Derrimut, World Gym, like all the gyms are here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Every gym is here. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you book a call this week for me? I think I've got some slots there
Yeah.
if you've got the time. And I just want to create like a bit of this is what we're going to do,
Yeah.
right,
So,
for you as well. So we can go into next year and just have it there. Right. That's
yeah.
the plan. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get that done. Hey.
Sweet. Thanks.
Perfect. No worries. No worries. All right. Sandro, how are you feeling, man, off the back of our chat last week? You feeling pumped up? You're a little bit quiet as well, brother. I don't know, not sure why. I can't really hear. You're right. Yep. Sort of. Yeah, it's a little bit better.
What about now?
You can hear now.
Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. So I got this case on my iPad, so I set it up on as a stand, but it must
Gotcha.
cover the mic or something.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, how are we
Yeah.
feeling, brother?
Good, good, good. Yeah.
Plan of attack for this
Me.
week for you. How are leads looking? How many leads have we got?
Good. For the hand part,
Yep.
mid-30s.
Solid.
I'm yet to properly hit the floor.
Cool.
So
yeah, that's a really good sign.
So,
really good sign.
there's lots of engagement. I'm talking to people, like if I'm in a client or something, if I'm with like in my morning sessions today, I've been with my client, and if I've walked past someone or said hi, so I make sure to check out the hamper downstairs. So then, because I plan on not coming in, but I've got a bit of time this afternoon to hit the floor between that sort of, well, actually that busy time from 5 to 6 and 5 to 7.
Solid.
So
Yeah.
I'll hit that and hit the floor, then send out the messages, and then because I've sent out some, not all, so I've got to keep working through that. And then that's that hamper, I think, or that lead generation around that hamper.
I think for you, you kind of look, if you go 30 already and then you go, all right, I just need an extra 70 to get to 100, right? And your club,
just
where your club's so
quality,
busy. Yeah, it's just quality, right? So, and quality, you're usually going to find at like a 5 to 6 p.m. Right? That to me, that's where quality is, right? Because these are the guys that come to the gym all the time, right? So, and it's so active, and it's just funny how the human brain works, right? Once one person sees one person enter, if they're next to them on the treadmill, I think they're fucking 50% more inclined to do it. Right?
It's
Like,
not
okay.
more.
Yeah, more, right?
Yeah,
Like it's just like,
it's
okay.
more like,
Yep.
and I noticed that too. Like the first ever marketing thing I ran without anyone, I put the sign on sheet at the front desk. There was no other names on it for the whole week. I got no one wrote their names down. That second week, I put half a bunch of fake names, and I probably had something like 60 or 70 leads.
There you go.
Like people are so more inclined. No one wants to be the first person.
Yep.
But everyone wants to be the second and the third.
It's funny, isn't it? It's a real kind of,
And
I don't know what it is.
yeah.
I think it's a bit of a safety net
It's
for
funny.
people.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a safety net for people. It's kind of just how people operate. But I think people feel more comfortable as well, putting their name and number down when someone's already done it. So for you, bro, I just want you to go out and same thing. If you got 30 already, right, over the next week or two, right, we just get 10 a day. We get 10 a day over the next 2 weeks. That's an extra, we look at, it's basically an extra 100 leads, right, from Monday to Friday, right? Like that's kind of the goal there. So you can even
And
double, you'll be able to double that with your club.
Yeah. So because I've got some time, like really my mornings I don't have any time besides Friday to hit the floor in the morning in that busy time in the morning.
Yep.
I've got a bit of time around about an hour on Wednesday and about an hour on Friday. And then but my Arvos are where there's a lot of time. But should I prioritize like the hit? I in my head I think I should prioritize hitting the floor. But I just want to ask, should it be the floor or like your new members cause?
Probably now I would say the floor if you can do it, right? Because new members calls, what you'll find is that between now and probably like early Jan, even if people book in, they're not going to show. I don't want to say everyone, right, but a lot of them, right? And it's just that bailout excuse of like, oh, it's just a busy time of year. That's what I found. Right. So if we can have 3 to 5 consults booked over the next few weeks, perfect. Right. That still facilitates enough for a little bit of growth throughout the whole period, which is perfect. And then from there, bro, it's real just pushing this hamper, right? Even if you spend 50-50 of your time, it's probably the best answer there. Because let's be real, guys. Like, how long does it take to walk the floor? If you're going around quickly, probably 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes
20
max.
minutes tops, yeah.
20 minutes tops. Then you've got 40 minutes to hit that new member list as well. I think a lot of us, what I want people to start doing, right, in your diaries when you schedule out time, schedule out less than what you think you need, right? Because you're going to go around, you're going to do it then. And I see people book out marketing, a hamper, floor walk, an hour. Why is it taking you an hour? Right, like to walk the floor. So 15 minutes, book that in your diary, get it done. It's over and done with. And when you see just subconsciously in your diary a little 15-minute slot, you go, it's not a big task. I'll just smash it out. Right. So
I found that very much.
there you go.
Like, if I give myself, I'll be like, I'll just give myself all the time. I'll block out 2 hours.
Yep.
It'll take me 2 hours. But if I blocked out 20 minutes, that would have taken me 20 minutes.
There you go. Right. So definitely implementing that will go a long way as well. Right. But brother, it sounds like we're in a good place. Really good place. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then from I'm looking forward to lift off for everyone, like kind of Jan, start making calls and getting them booked in. Because the same thing, when you've got 100, 150 people in front of you, like the pickup rates will be crazy, especially if you've kind of kept them in the loop the whole time. Right. So send out your texts, grab a couple of runner-up prizes if you want as well. Something like tangible, like a tangible prize. Obviously, they get 2-part Mind and Body Kickstarter as well with everyone. But if you can give away a little bit more and pump it up, it always goes a long way as well. Yeah. So we'll begin to. You're good though, bro. That's kind of everything you do. Anything else?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's it really. It's just kind of working off our chat on Friday. To be fair, I wasn't super active over the weekend. So because I had a couple of friends who I hadn't seen who moved away, so I was, with them. But,
no, you're fine, mate. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it, definitely.
Yeah, but no, I'm excited. I want to pump this week out too. So
Beautiful. Great job, mate. Great job.
Awesome.
All right,
thank
guys.
you very much. I've got to run. I've got to run to the toilet.
Easy, mate. We'll chat soon, hey? All right, guys. Does anyone need anything else before we wrap things up? Tash, we'll jump to you.
Got a quick one. So, well, actually, quick two. I was thinking of potentially like with a couple of the runner-up prizes with the hamper. So obviously, 20% off December offer for PT. I was potentially thinking whether I might just have a couple of random ones if they decide from the Kickstarter sessions that if they go they want to get started, that I might just do the month of for 4 weeks. I might just offer them like 15% off their coaching for 4 weeks just to see if I can snag a few extras. There's a little bit of a runner. I was saying, look, obviously, you've taken the initiative. You obviously seem really eager. Blah blah blah. So there's a couple of I've got a couple of bonus prizes where for those that are wanting to get started, I'm offering 15% off their coaching. And then obviously my mindset with the new member calls this week. I've already got a couple of people booked in already for the new year that I've spoken to the last couple of weeks. As far as the tack with those new member calls, is it just my thought was going more just checking in, saying, have a good Christmas, what have they got planned, that sort of thing. And then just mentioning to them that they can get access to a goal reset, which is basically the Mind and Body Kickstart, just a different name to it.
For sure. Yeah. And
then is it worth me saying, look, would you like me to get in touch into the new year, or would you like me to send you a link for them to book in at their own, at their own leisure?
I think if you can even book them in there, Tash, for a time that's going to work for them, even if it is a month later, right? Because when you see them on the diary, you just send a follow-up text. Only for those people, that's what I would do, right? Yeah. Because it's so long in advance.
Yeah, because obviously I've got with that's the other thing, because I'm trying to obviously get the leads from last week, and then obviously I want to try and get on to by Thursday. I want to try and get anyone that's basically signed up Monday, Tuesday this week. I think it'll just start dying, and then obviously I'm off. So then after Thursday, I'm off till January. So, just try and think. Is that a smart way of going about obviously these calls, as far as then just trying to. Do I then try and catch up the new member course when I get back, or what's the best way to go?
I don't think you kind of want to. I would even. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Like you don't want to leave them too long. I'd probably text if you weren't going to call. I would say, right, just to touch base with them.
Yeah.
But it's purely up to you as well.
Yeah, if the week I'm away, if I can get the leads and just do the text message template and just go bang bang bang.
Perfect. At least it's one touch point, right? So they've seen the message as well. And for us, like I still think text is superior, if I'm completely honest, right? Because it gives people that kind of they can kind of assess whether or not they really want it. In saying that though, with texting, there's been a lot of people that I've called up on the phone that didn't initially want PT that have signed up to PT as well. So that's a big one. Yeah. But I think for you, Tash, I don't really want you, honestly, I don't want you making calls on your holiday. Like just bulk, just send a text.
Yeah, so I'm thinking just doing it that way. So
yeah.
A quick question. I know this at any time, as I know Ray mentioned that they've been given a rent-free period over the Christmas break. Have any other anytime trainers had that?
I think, I don't know. Oh, Ray, you're Good Life, Ray. Ray's Good Life now. Yeah. So I think
heard of that as far as
I don't know, actually. Right, I don't know. And I think your club should definitely give you a week free rent coming into Christmas, like surely, right? Surely. So but I think Tash, have a conversation with them.
Yeah, I might mention that to them and say, look, consider, I mean, I know that they're trying to recoup as much moolah as they can for the reno, and that's their, and they were trying to get another trainer. It hasn't happened yet, but I might just mention it to them. But I think it's pretty interesting because like I asked last year and they go, oh, well, it's not really I remember them saying that it's not in our contract.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's see how they go, right? I say, are you a human? Like, do you want me to have a good Christmas? Like that kind of thing, right? So, but no, that's one that's purely club based. Like World Gym are very good, right? Even if a PT's away throughout their contract, they'll pause the rent for like 6 months. They don't care, which is a big one. So, but that'll come down to purely gym, unfortunately. But have a chat, see how you go.
Yeah, I'll find out. No worries. Thanks for that.
Beautiful. No worries. Hey. All right, guys, we'll wrap things up here. I'll be taking sales tomorrow as well. Sales is probably going to be a little bit more of a quieter webinar, I'd say, right? Because obviously coming into this year, we probably have 2-3 consults each, but we'll still smash it out tomorrow and we'll go from there. All right, but other than that, have a great start to your week and we'll chat soon, hey? All right, guys, see you later.